Hello, Andrew. So you received a previous video concerning the explanation about imparfait. In a nutshell, the imparfait is more descriptive, narrative tense, the past tense, compared to the passé composé. Passé composé, it's more direct. An action is past, end of the story, we move on. Imparfait is more descriptive. Okay, I was eating a sandwich on the bench when I saw, it's just like an ongoing, a continuous, progressive action in the past habits, what you used to do when you were a kid. Quand j'étais petit, j'aimais faire des châteaux de sable, etc. Okay, the difference here now, concerning passé composé and imparfait, well, let's see if they are right. Use both the passé composé and the imparfait to talk about the past. Okay, use the imparfait to tell how things were and what used to happen over and over. Quand j'étais jeune, nous allions à la plage chaque été. You also use the imparfait to give descriptions. Il faisait très beau, il y avait beaucoup de fleurs. Use the passé composé to say what happened or what someone did in a set period of time. Une fois, j'ai fait un château de sable incroyable. There is something you can, yeah, that's here, but it's like suddenly I opened the door. We're gonna use passé composé. I was watching TV when you opened the door, or when you called me, when you knocked on the door. So we have an imparfait, ongoing action, and the passé composé can interrupt this and finish completely, terminate the ongoing actions, like over, done. We stop that. You can have this kind of a keywords like une fois, once, suddenly, this kind of stuff. Okay, that can lead to a passé composé. So use the passé composé to say what happened, what someone did in a set period of time. Une fois, j'ai fait un château de sable incroyable. Once, I made a incredible sandcastle. Sometimes you need to use both the passé composé and the imparfait in the same sentence. You can tell what was going on when another action happened. Je jouais aux dames, I was playing checkers. Quand le téléphone a sonné. When the phone rang. Okay. In French, we may use something else here, which it's called passé simple. It's not a simple past. Passé simple. Passé simple is, it is used, we teach it, to the kids, but we don't use it when we speak. It's more like a tense we use in French literature, in the classics. It's still used, but only in the written French. Okay, so in English we use was, were, plus ing. I was doing, I was eating, I was playing, I was sleeping. To talk about something that was going on when something else happened. This is what we call in English a past progressive. What is the difference in meaning between these two sentences? When Alicia arrived, we were climbing the tree. So we were doing something when Alicia arrived. That doesn't stop the action. Okay. When Alicia arrived, we climbed the tree. So look, we have a simple past plus past progressive. Simple past, simple past. In French, use the imparfait to talk about something that was going on when something else happened. So, when Alicia arrived, we were climbing the tree. We were doing this when she arrived. When Alicia arrived, we climbed the tree. When she arrived, as soon as she arrived, we started climbing the tree. This is what I understand. Okay? So, yeah. I'm going to invite you to do something. We're going to go through the vocabulary. I'll explain what is the imparfait passé composé, but I'm going to use another book. It's purely grammar. So we're going to go through the vocabulary of each chapter of your book. But concerning the grammar, I'm going to give you more exercises. Okay? So this book is called Grammaire progressive, not this one. Okay. Grammaire progressive. du français. It's an intermediate level. And if I want to study, let's say, the imparfait, somewhere. So, page 174, passé composé, imparfait 206. OK. So, 174. 2 pages off, so I have to put 176. So, what do they say? They say the past tense, okay, how to make it, and they tell you we have a lot of time expressions. Yesterday, hier, la semaine dernière, last week, le mois dernier, last month, l'année dernière, last year. Okay, so we can find that with the passé composé. Lots of exercises. Où sont the endings, the past participles, more exercises because it's a hard tense. Which verb do we use? With to be. Okay. More exercises. Pronominal verbs. Okay. This is important as well. We're going to have to study this today. There are 6 verbs we can use with to be or to have. The auxiliary verb to be or auxiliary verb to have. They have 2 different meanings. Like for instance, il est sorti dans la rue. He went out on the street. Il a sorti le chien. It's like to give a walk to the dog, meaning we went out with the dog. He went out with the dog. Or he put the dog out. It's what we're trying to say in French, but it doesn't make any sense in English. So, il a sorti le chien. That means we give a walk to the dog, basically. So, as long as you can answer what, you have to have. I mean, you use the auxiliary verb to have. Il a sorti quoi? Le chien. Nous avons rentré quoi? La voiture. Bring back inside. What? The car. We spent what? Good vacations. Elle a descendu quoi? La poubelle, etc. So we have 6 verbs. Sortir, rentrer, passer, descendre, monter, retourner. They can also use to have if we answer if we have an action with something or someone or an animal. More exercises. Okay, I think that's me. Okay. Yeah, plus the pronouns, everything. So you don't even see the whole chapter. So that's more like how do we make the passé composé. Okay. Now, 204, which is 206. That's not this one. No, 206. So we know how to make it. Exprime les habitudes passées, past habits. Okay. Also, with some expression, we can use l'imparfait, so we can have a hint here. À cette époque-là, at that time, avant, before, quand j'étais jeune, when I was young, you know this one. Okay. So that's lots of exercises. So now, this is what we need. L'imparfait et le passé composé. Avant, j'habitais à Marseille. En 1995, j'ai déménagé. Before I was living in Marseille in 1995, I moved out. Quand j'ai déménagé, j'avais 16 ans, c'était l'hiver. When I moved, I was 16, it was winter. In general, when we talk about souvenirs, memories, nostalgia, we use imparfait. In general, to talk about events, we use passé composé. When I was young, I was playing piano. One day, that is what an indication that we can use the passé composé. I played before in front of the Queen. So, when we talk about the past, we can have 2 forms, passé composé for events, imparfait for descriptions and situations. Ah. Le jour où j'ai joué devant la reine, j'avais 12 ans. The day I played before the Queen, I was 12. c'était la fête de l'école, il faisait chaud. It was the school party and it was hot. The imparfait gives elements of the decor. We describe a decor, okay? Like a picture or, a scenery or the landscape. Passé composé will emphasize on the successive events, like a movie. Quand je jouais, tout le monde bavardait. Soudain, la reine est arrivée, elle a applaudi, tout le monde s'est levé. When I was playing, everybody was chatting. Suddenly, that's important, the queen arrived, she applauded, and everybody got up. So we have one action, two actions, three actions, all passé composé, because of the soudain, suddenly. Tout à coup, suddenly, soudain, tout à coup, soudain, brusquement, they introduce passé composé. Pendant que, while, during, is with the imperfect. Tout à coup, la reine est arrivée, elle est entrée pendant que je jouais. We use the passé composé with a definite period, beginning, and it's precise. And the imperfect, the period is a time, is indefinite, meaning like we don't know when, we don't know how long. Okay, so if I say de 1980 à 1990, from 1980 to 1990, j'ai fait du piano, passé composé. We are specific. Pendant 10 ans, we're not saying pendant que, we're saying pendant 10 ans. For 10 years, j'ai joué du piano, j'ai fait du piano. Entre 10 et 20 ans, between 10 and 20 years old, I play piano. Avant, quand j'étais jeune, à cette époque-là, plus passé imparfait, je faisais du piano. Le passé composé indique un changement par rapport à d'anciennes habitudes ou un changement par rapport à une situation donnée. Passé composé indicates, shows a change related to old habits or a change related to a given situation. What does that mean? We have here the imperfect. So, avant j'habitais à Lyon, before I lived in Lyon. Un jour, j'ai déménagé. One day, I moved out. Hier, il faisait beau. Yesterday, it was nice weather. Tout à coup, le temps a changé. Suddenly, the weather changed. So we have a change. Well, we need to really practice that. Why? Because your book is not giving more information. I didn't see the whole chapter, but I would say, that will help you to understand why we use the imparfait instead of passé composé. That's going to directly answer to your question the last time. So it's a tiny bit more complex than just giving an answer like that. So we're going to study that today. Okay. Well, I'll talk to you in a bit, in maybe like a few minutes, and that's it. Thank you for your time.